New York, about 24 writers and cameramen formed a circle at Aaron Judge's locker when the Yankees clubhouse opened precisely 10 minutes after a 1-0 Game 3 ALDS win that prevented a Cleveland Indians champagne celebration in their room. After a 15-minute wait, Judge headed to his area, presumably after icing his knees and/or right shoulder, and he squeezed through the herd to say his piece about this big win that kept the Yankees season alive. Girardi unsure if he wants to return in 2018. The first question, of course, was about his leaping catch at the right field wall that robbed Francisco Lindor of a 2-run, sixth-inning homer in a scoreless game. Judge answered with a smile and 3 sentences that had the media chuckling. "I had to do something," he said while still grinning. "I wasn't making any contact at the plate. You've got to make an impact on the game somehow, and luckily I was able to do it on defense." Quote, "He's right. Judge was 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts in this one, and now is 0 for 10 with 8 whiffs and 4 free passes in this best-of-5 that the Yankees trail 2-1 heading into Monday night's weather permitting Game 4. As usual, Judge didn't take his failed at-bats into the field, so we asked afterward if he's always been this way or this is something he's picked up over time. "You learn that at a young age," Judge answered. "If I'm taking my at-bats out in the field, I'm not going to be a good fielder for my pitcher who's out there trying to make outs and giving his 100%. Once you make an out, you've got to move on and get ready for your next impact of the game." Quote, "Judge's defense and right field arm are a little underrated only because he hit those 52 homers this season to set a record for rookies. But he's been bringing back would-be homers and making diving catches all year long. 2 innings before his homer-saving catch, Judge almost made another great catch when Jason Kipnis tripled to right center with 1 out in the Cleveland 4th. I was right there and I just wasn't able to make the play," he said. "I think it went off my glove." Quote, Yankees starter Masahiro Tanaka ended that threat by striking out 2 great hitters, first Jose Ramirez and then Jay Bruce, to keep it a 0-0 game. Still scoreless through 5, Roberto Perez started the Indians' 6th with a single. Then after Kipnis flied to center, Lindor stepped in and blasted a drive to very deep right that had the sellout crowd of 48,614 holding its breath. When it went up in the air, I started going back and I thought I had a little bit of room," Judge said. "Once I felt the wall, I gave it about a 6-inch jump and I was able to get it." Quote, when Judge came down with the ball, Yankees fans let out a deafening roar. Then the crowd got louder when watching the replay on the scoreboard and seeing Judge's glove was above the top of the wall when he made the catch. This momentum stayed with the Yankees for the rest of the night, as they took the lead in the 7th on a leadoff homer by Greg Bird into the right field second deck off Andrew Miller and then held on with Aroldis Chapman earning a 5-out save. "Our attitude hasn't changed," Judge said, "ever since we got in here today. It's all business. We got the win. Now it's time to move on and get ready for the next game. That's how our team has been all year." Quote, because of Judge's catch, there is a next game. Judge can't wait. He's loving his first taste of playoff baseball, especially the home games, playing in front of our crowd. "We get a huge boost," he said. "It was electric again, just like the wild card game. If the fans keep coming in force, we're going to keep getting them wins." Quote, Randy Miller may be reached at rmiller@newadvancemedia.com. Follow him on Twitter at RandyMiller. Find NJ.com on Facebook.